My Skool about page conversion was around 2 to 3%, and in this episode, I will show what actions I took to try to increase it and also how these changes affect my Facebook ads. Welcome to the One Person Show episode 7. I'm Samuel Jeskan, and in this show I'm building a one-person online business in public using educational content, Skool and meta ads. I document how I'm building the One Person Show community, focus on creating content faster, and my other community, the One Person Business, which is focused on online business and meta ads. This is for entrepreneurs, coaches, and experts who want to build an online business around their expertise without a team. So, what has happened since the last episode? So, before I go into this, how I'm trying to increase the about page conversion, I also, in this past few days, I released a new YouTube video, and what on my personal channel, and why I did this kind of video where I talk about basically on my system a little bit is that I'm currently creating this kind of content cluster. So I created these 4 YouTube videos that are highly tightly linked together, and every video in the ending I will say something like you should check this video next and blah 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 to try to increase this kind of binge watching from my YouTube viewers. And now I create this 5th video where I now point to this basically this kind of topic cluster also, and I also tell this kind of like the biggest reason how I can film a lot of like short form videos weekly. And that was one thing that I achieved like this week, so it's fun to see how this is going. It's now started to actually starting to get views already straight away, so that is good. So I will keep eye on that. And now because like even though my group has been growing pretty good, my conversion percent was like there was like 4 to 4 to, and then maybe like this 1% days. And I asked help about this and from the Evelyn Weiss, and she and also her team said that usually in this price group of like communities, my conversion rate should be like a little bit higher, so like 3 to 4%. So that's why I started to a little bit change my about page, and I didn't change it that much. I just made it a little bit tighter. Maybe I removed few things, and I made like a few different versions, and now I started this version here today, and yesterday I had like a little bit different version. There was like something off. I can feel it, so that is the reason why I today changed this version, and actually it already now have gotten like 3 sales. So now I will leave this running at least for a few days or a week and see how this is going. So for example, like okay, I don't want to change the show the members tab because there is everyone's emails showing, but yeah, today I already have gotten like 3 sales, so I marked those here already, so that is good. So first impressions was good. And why this change also affects my Facebook ads is that usually you want your Facebook ads to be like highly relatable also what you have on your like landing page. So that's why I stopped my last scaling campaign and made a new scaling campaign and add here. I also added here the best performing creatives, but I also added like new creatives where the message is basically the same that I have on my current about page. So when people click the ad, and see the about page, there isn't like anything off. There is basically the same message. So that's why I think it's always important to have your ads and about page very aligned. So that was now the big thing in this past 2 days, changing this, and also of course creating a new YouTube video took a little bit time. But now we can go to the current numbers again. So members has grown to 155, so that is good. So because like I said yesterday, there wasn't any sales because I changed the ads and also changed the about page text that probably didn't work at all. So that's why there wasn't any sales. And MRR are currently $823, and here you can see the current cash flow for this month is 584. And here are again my monthly numbers. So we already changed these. So currently this month is running negative 678. So this went basically a lot. There was basically a big drop now down because there wasn't any sales and ads were running and things like that. And of course, I'm now running basically double budget that I have been running in this past 2 months. So that's why all the changes are also bigger. And here are current daily numbers after I added that second tier to my community. So it's still looking pretty good. So the projected profit based on this churn number is currently pretty healthy, but that is also one of the reasons that if my churn will go up, because this is so early, it's basically break even if like members only stay like 3 months. Then after that I'm like basically break even from my ad spend. So I think I think they will stay longer, and I hope they will stay longer, and I will be like now learning what kind of changes I need to make my community to keep members inside. And one of the big changes I of course already made was this my YouTube workflow module that is on the premium tier that I update more frequently. So that is one of the things, but I also thinking about some kind of like challenge, or maybe some kind of like accountability, like weekly accountability, because the main reason is why I built this whole community is to get people like posting more and filming more and like marketing their one person businesses more. So that kind of accountability challenge could be one of the things that could be good for everyone, so if that could make people like basically post more videos. So that's one thing that I'm thinking about adding, but let's see. And of course I also asked the community first, is there anything that they would want? But now my focus next on this weekend is I now want to focus making Instagram carousels and starting to make this ManyChat automations for those. So I'm making a lot of carousels based on this content cluster here that I made inside YouTube, and I'm driving traffic from those carousels using ManyChat to YouTube. So this way, because my YouTube channel is still small, I want to have YouTube algorithm basically like a correct audience, drive the traffic from my other social media channel to the YouTube. So hopefully the algorithm then can pick up my videos better and show them to the right people. But yes, that's about it. And if you want to join these communities, and by the way, yes, the other, no, not this community, this is Skool's community, but my other community, one person business, it also grew by 2 members, so that is 24 members currently. But if you want to join any of these communities, the links are below this video, and I will put the link for the next episode here when it's ready. Bye bye, and hopefully see you on the next episode.